Good morning. It is Friday, August 13th. Yesterday was actually my birthday, but the real present came this morning. Excel has come by and disconnected my mast, so I have no electricity at the house right now, which is a good thing because today is the day that I'm going to install the new ringless bypass meter socket and the new 200 amp main circuit breaker outside. I need to get those installed, but before I get cracking on those, I need to swing by Home Depot and get some parts, namely the mast and the weatherhead and a few bits of conduit to connect the meter socket up to the load center. I also need to pick up a couple of grounding rods. Those grounding rods are a full 8 feet and I need to drive 2 of them into the ground. There's a few ways I can do that. One, I can use a fence post driver. There's a tool I can attach to a garden hose. My soil's pretty hard, so I'll see what I can come up with. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Home Depot, get some parts, and I'll meet you guys out back and we can get going on this new meter socket. Good afternoon, it's about 2 o'clock and I think I've finally got all of the different parts that I need to put this new electrical system in. I'm not actually going to do the install today, I'm going to do that on Sunday the 15th, but let's show you what I've got at least. I had to go to a few different Lowe's to get all the different parts. Probably the trickiest part of this install is because it's 200 amp service. All my conduits are required to be 2 inches. So you can see I've got some PVC conduit. This is 2 inch. My Home Depot, it's good for most things, but it doesn't have a lot of specific electrical parts. So like this 2 inch box, I had to get at Lowe's. Some service entrance cable for this sub panel. It's 2224. I had to get that at a Lowe's in Lakewood. So I've got everything. How I'm hoping this is all gonna fit together is this will be coming off of the meter socket. So meter socket, swoop down, and I'm hoping I can just pop up into my load center and I'll just tie that all together with one of these caps. And of course, I've got my electrical PVC cement as well. So I think that should fit together pretty nicely. The other thing that I had to go to a different Lowe's for was one of these 2 inch weatherheads. They had PVC at a few places, but I need aluminum. Need a bunch of these 2 inch conduit clamps and a couple of these 5/8 inch grounding rod bonders. I picked up a couple of other things. Let's see if I can find them. Not much to say about this one. It is 200 feet of 4 gauge bare copper wire. I need that for all the different parts of the grounding system. I also spotted one of these, which I knew I was going to need eventually. This is, well, the packaging says grounding bridge, but it's for inner system bonding. So this will basically be an easy way for any third-party service that needs to be grounded, like a cable connection, to be tapped into my home's grounding system. And yeah, nothing else to say about that. One reason, real quick on this, one reason I got 200 feet, I really only need about 100 feet, but obviously I only need like 10-20 feet to hit both of my grounding rods right outside the load center. So why do I need so much extra? Obviously that's so I can bond my plumbing system to my home's grounding system. By code, they have to be bonded. So apparently back in the day, you could actually ground through the plumbing system, but now your copper pipes are just bonded to your home's ground. And the reason you do that is so that every single bit of plumbing and anything with current is at the same potential in your home, and that'll prevent you from getting zapped in a worst case scenario. So anyways, I don't think there's much else to say. Oh, and this was hard to find too. This is just going on top of the meter socket, and it's what's called a meter hub. This is how you interface the meter socket and the conduit. So, man, my Home Depot didn't have hardly anything. They had wire, they had a couple of grounding rods, they had conduit. I had to go everywhere else for the specialty parts, but I'll see you on Sunday when I put this thing in. Good afternoon, it's Sunday, August 15th. Let's install a new electrical system.